I don't know how you like black coffee, bro. You're insane. You're a menace. You're a menace, bro.
Did you bring this?
Oh yeah, bro.
What was that?
Apple juice.
Here. Second cup holder.
It looks like Hennessy though.
Yeah, bro. I was like, yeah, bro. You ready?
Let's get it, bro.
Okay. Welcome to Cup of Dawn. This is my first episode yet with the famous DJ 2StepDanny.
Nice to meet y'all. And then I cut that somewhere in the middle. Nice to meet y'all.
Go ahead.
Damn.
Go ahead, hold that.
Oh god damn.
All right. So first question:
This is a big
how long have you
coffee.
DJ'd for?
1 year, bro.
Wow, it's only been that long.
It's only been that long.
You're so good at it.
I MC'd before that, bro. MCing for Shoreline Mafia I was like a hype boy, bro. Like a hype boy, man. That was like when I was 18. Yeah, 18, 19, and 20. And then I started DJing at like 23, bro. The Shoreline Mafia, this OGs, like we lit in this shit, and like that's all it is, bro.
You're like
they basically just
hyping
hyping up a crowd, yeah, the whole time. Damn, this coffee's hot, dude. How do you drink this, bro?
Yeah, oh good, it's delicious. You just gotta wait for it to cool down, which takes about like 20 fucking minutes.
You crazy.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted, man. This should be good.
Yeah. Who built this light, man?
I know, it takes forever.
They're not my favorite. I can't say that. Like, you know, people, yeah.
That shit is hot, bro. That shit is hot as fuck.
That's the shit.
That shit is hot as fuck, bro.
Okay, cool. Now that we got it going, what's something you appreciate about the craft you weren't even thinking about when you started, when it came to DJ?
Honestly, wait, say that again. I'm sorry. That's coffee's hot as fuck.
What's something you appreciate from the craft that you weren't thinking about when you started?
Like what was the craft that I wasn't thinking about? What'd you say? I'm sorry, bro. This coffee got me.
Oh yeah. What's something that you appreciate?
I got some hot coffee in my apple juice, gang. Bro, I got hot coffee in my apple juice. This shit is insane. Oh my god.
So, now that you've done it for a year, what's something that you appreciate about DJ that you weren't even thinking about when you started?
Honestly, bro, the crowd control is insane. The things that the crowd love compared to what you love, you gotta kind of combine that.
Yeah.
You gotta kind of combine that a little bit, yeah, bro.
Because how often are you like switching between like working on the board and then actually trying to just get the crowd back up? Are you doing them both at the same time ever?
Yeah, bro. Honestly, sometimes, all the time actually, bro. You have to have your next song queued within, in my opinion, like the first like minute of the song, bro. At least that's like the latest, bro. People like to do like 45 seconds sometimes.
Yeah.
I always say like, just like there's things called like, it's like the end of a chorus, or like you could just kind of tell like the beat dies down. You just want to cue something around right there and just bring in another song.
Yeah.
But that takes a minute or two. It depends on the crowd. Some crowd likes to like sit there for a minute and like listen to the whole song. They're like, why'd you even skip that shit? Like,
yeah,
like you just put it on, why would you skip it? Like
you know, if it's an oldie, you're definitely hitting like probably a few people with particular connection to that song.
Exactly.
To where they would want to hear like the whole thing, especially in a mix where they're maybe like unfamiliar with the everything else going around, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's funny how much that could like rise up to if it's like a banger of the time,
exactly,
you know?
Bro.
Or like if it's like a general song that like everyone knows, but then I mean, as a DJ, you have the opportunity to put like a new twist on it.
Dude, yeah, remixes or like mashups. That's like a big thing a lot too. Like if you're going on FL or just like doing it like, I don't know, that's what I do, bro. I go on FL or I'll just like go on Serato and just like, you know, mess around with mashups for a couple hours just because it's fun, you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt either, especially if it's with your own beats, and just try to like use like some vocals here and there, chop it up, and then like it'll sound pretty good, bro.
Yeah.
It's just like you gotta know like exactly like what the crowd wants at the same time, like what you know would hit, you know?
Yeah.
It's hot coffee.
Let's cup it down for you.
Let's cup it down, bro.
How many shows have you done?
Fuck. It's like a lot.
I know, I feel like
I think about, bro, if I were to put like a rough number on it, like a guesstimate, I like probably like like DJing like 50 to 60.
Yeah.
Like in general though, like putting together shows and stuff, like before that, like probably like 100.
Comment below what percentage of the year that is. Okay, so anyway. So I describe your music, and like there's already probably a video I'll throw up just so people already hear it. Yeah.
It's like, oh, dude.
You do that right now? Or
Yeah.
Oh. What I remember though is like I find your music to have this reliable structure with the consistency of like that kick beat that you'll get with electronic music.
Yeah.
But then it gets really accentuated in particular by you. I noticed by like the bells and the whistles and the funky sounds and like sometimes what I'd even describe as like almost a mechanical diagnosis.
Exactly.
Like if someone was working on a car, they'd be like, it sounds like
It
this.
sounds like this, exactly, bro. It's been, I try to make it as fun as I can for everybody. Yeah.
It's really fun and it's super cohesive, even though it's these really chaotic sounds going on.
Exactly.
And what would you say is like the method to your madness with all that? Like, what are you kind of approaching it with when you're making these songs?
I just want to come out like a little bit different, bro. A lot of things that I feel like DJs lack nowadays is like lyrics. I'm not saying lacking, but like it's their like type of music they play, you know? I mean, I like it too. It's just not something I would play, you know? I like to have lyrics. I like to insinuate lyrics in my music a lot because that's what like grabs the crowd's attention. If you play a beat, boom, 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 and then the next song sounds boom, 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 like sounds damn near the same unless you put like lyrics in it, bro, or like a nice build up. You know, there's always like most music sounds almost the same if you listen to it for 30 minutes, you know? And there's no lyrics. Like you got to add something in there that's gonna bring their attention. I don't know.
Which that's what I enjoy, especially with like DJ culture. Even if sometimes, you know, when it's like a song that you love, you know, when it gets cut through too quick.
Oh, dude, yeah, I know. And you're just like, damn, I was just rocking with that like a second ago. Like, man.
But it is like this constant challenge of like picking the right stimulation to go with next, you know?
Yeah.
This whole open realm with just depending on how much you prepare your set with it as like one person, which is crazy. How's it going? Oh yeah. Let me see if I can speed it up here. Fucking Riverside traffic, dog.
I was like, dog, what do you mean speed up here, bro? Yo, shout out to Riverside traffic, bro. This is insane. Like, this coffee burned my thumb already, bro.
Yeah, sorry. I know, I feel like
I signed an NDA, so I can't do anything.
Should I have an NDA? It is like fresh hot coffee.
Yeah.
My thing was like, I know I've done
Someone's
this.
gonna try to get you for third degree burn. I'm not. I signed an NDA.
You signed.
I signed already, bro.
I got whipped that shit.
That's for Dom Lux. That's for Dom Lux right there.
Who are your influences when making music?
Right. Honestly, bro, probably this DJ I listened to since like 2012, maybe.
Yeah.
His name's Porter Robinson. He's a really good DJ, but as I started growing up, I started to listen to more like different types of, I guess, kind of like, I guess Walker and Royce too. They're pretty good right now. They're kind of like an influence to me too. The way that they make their music is pretty fire.
What do you think's the most recent thing you've heard and you're just like, fuck?
I got a remix on my phone later. I'll probably put it in the link below too, so I could give a credited to who made it. But it's a really good remix of a song by a small DJ. So I'll end up putting a link for that. I'll share you a link. Influences right now, like shout out to people who've been like putting me on.
I have a local.
One local that's been like helping me a lot, or has been giving me some shows is it's more of like a collective. They're called Sinners. They've been shooting me a lot of like afters and warehouses. They've been honestly hooking it up, and I appreciate that a lot. Because it's hard to get bookings as a DJ out here. There's so many DJs, bro. The competition is insane out here, bro. Like, if you don't have a certain look to you, or if you don't stand out a little bit, or like if your sound doesn't stand out, like, it's a problem, you know? Like, I'd assume the same thing with you. Like you're in a band, bro. Like you've been playing for a minute too.
It's
like,
interesting for sure. I think, but it's funny. I mean, you know, the scene I think for bands too is like you just gotta love it. Like you gotta enjoy that.
That too. You gotta enjoy the craft too. That comes along with it as well.
Yeah, because like with being a DJ, I feel like that's also what I appreciate as more of like an audience member watching it. Is like it is so oversaturated, and there's so many people trying out for it. But like what you get from that is like, you know, just like a lot of greatness. Like that's what ends up like standing out from anything.
You get a lot of hate, bro. Like it sucks because you do get a lot of hate, and like you just can't sit there and just. I can't cuss on this, but you can't sit there. I could.
Yeah.
And you can't sit there and be a bitch about it, bro.
No,
not the dog. There's a dog. No.
Oh, that's all bad here.
That's all bad. Wait, we gotta stop for this dog. Hold on. Get the dog.
Okay, yeah, it's recording. So, what is a two-step?
It's a dance on the West Coast. It's a dance out here in the West Coast that I think anybody that, not anybody, but a lot of like West Coast people would know how to two-step or know what a two-step is or know how to. Oh my God. It's just a dance move. Literally just a dance move, a West Coast dance move. Honestly, man, I got my name off of this guy. His name's 4L Javi now. No, he's a rapper out here in the IE or in LA too now. But his name was like 2Step Javi or like something like that. And I low-key stole his name. Everybody's name was like 2Step at that time though. Like that's when it was like trending for some fucking reason.
I never knew this.
Nah, honestly, it was trending in Riverside mainly, and like LA.
I love it.
Just cause like it was like a dance move, pretty much. I think New York people would know about this, even if you're not from West Coast.
Nah, I'm sure
you'll probably know about it. Yeah, later.
Like
yeah, it's like that though. That's the same way with me, bro. Like you learn things every day, bro. Like, like especially with culture, bro. Like especially in like your culture too. Like I got to go to one of your shows for sure.
Yeah, they're crazy.
No, I heard this guy named what's his name, JL Sierra. He be telling me about your shows.
Oh, that's cool. That's nice. Okay, let me get this guy up. Wonder how that sounded.
The Mount's fire, bro. Where'd you get it?
So that's a little tin cigar box that George gave me. I think when I came back from Japan.
Yeah.
I think he got them right before I left Japan though. So by the time I got the cigars, they're just like so dry.
Well, they good. I mean, did you still smoke them? Or?
They were pretty harsh, but yeah.
Shout out George.
Oh fuck yeah, bro. No, dude, George is a goat. I gotta get him on here.
No, for real.
Yeah.
It's a good guy. It's a good guy right there. Can I try this?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah. It was gonna be like a thing at the end to take a drink, but if you're just alright with it.
Oh. But you enjoy this shit?
Dude, gas station coffee is the
best.
My
God, bro.
You want to wake up, dog?
I mean, shit, you burned we burned some things, so yeah, we woke up for sure. You
know what I love about it is like, you ever seen the Polar Express?
Yeah, I have seen the Polar Express. I have seen the Polar Express, actually.
You know, like when they're on the train, the ghost just like is drinking that cup of joe.
On the top of the train? Yeah. That's a genuine guy though, bro, the ghost.
Yeah, my dad has a theory that that's Santa. Like he
low
thinks
key, that's a pretty good theory though.
Yeah,
that's a pretty good theory. It might be true. How do you enjoy this on the daily, bro? I just want to ask, man. Like, how do you enjoy this black coffee, bro?
I don't think it's like too much of an enjoyment thing.
It just wakes
more
you
like,
up.
Yeah, like that's the standard. It's like, you know, when you fuck with cigarettes after a beer, and then there's always like a chick who's just like, I can't believe you're smoking a cigarette, and you're just like, you know, you just like they just don't get it.
Have you smoked a black and mild before?
Oh yeah,
dude. Oh my god, those are harsh as fuck.
Yeah, that's
those
like,
kill my lungs, man. Those kill my lungs.
That's like everybody's go-to kick, I think. Like when they're like trying to stop smoking.
Yeah.
You know, it's like they stop buying a pack, so then they get the black and mild. It's not a bad idea. Did you see that King of the Hill where like Bobby Hill smokes a cigarette and it gets caught up, so then like he makes him smoke like a whole carton.
Yeah, dude, it's deadly, bro. If you smoke a whole carton in one sitting, you're fucking like you know.
Yeah, you're cracked.
I mean, unless you're sitting there with the pet. No, I'm just kidding. A pack of beers. Dude, Your lungs are gonna be burnt to a crisp, bro.
But the beer will soothe
The
it.
beer's gonna. Your lungs gonna look like a raisin.
Next question: what does DJ mean?
Bro, honestly, that's a great question, bro. Holy shit. like it's just someone who just like engineers the music behind the decks, man. Like that's on and off the decks, regardless of what you're using. Damn, I gotta look up the definition of a DJ, bro. And I'm a fucking DJ. That's a great question, bro.
So it's disc jockey.
Look at that,
And
bro. Like
I was told to ask that question by someone else. I didn't even think of
fucking love that, bro.
Yeah.
No,
And
see, now that's gonna be stuck in my head forever, bro.
There's gonna be people who are like gonna say something in the comments, but they just need to shut the fuck up. Cause like,
like how you a DJ, you don't know what the fuck that is, man. What? Like, yo, my bad. Like, you're right, man. You know, shit, my bad. Like,
no.
Hey, for those of you who know, though, shout out, bro. Shout out.
Yeah.
Just don't hate on me too much for that.
Well, that's the advantage of someone who knows something before you, is like they get to sit there and be like, "What? You didn't know that?"
Yeah.
But
like I said earlier, refrain. You learn things every day. You learn things every day, and I just learned today. That's all it was. But no, I'm guessing it's because everybody used turntables back in the day. Hey, turntable DJs nowadays, I gotta give them props, bro, because you're still collecting records and going into places to get yourself. And bro, not even that, just like having the ear for it, just to like know without a screen in front of you when the beat sounds similar, or when you could transition a beat into another one, or when it sounds like this, you know. I'm learning how to vinyl DJ right now, and it's hard, bro. Like, it's hard. Like, just this is really hard, bro. Like the thing you could drink black coffee to, you know.
How down are you to like sit there and try and commit to just one particular genre?
I can't, bro.
When it comes to like, if like someone were to like request it for an event.
Oh, for an event, yeah, of course. You know, you have to for the event. It's like a requirement, kind of.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Back in the days, what I heard, literally promoters used to bring the people, bro. Now you're required to bring like 10, 15, as you would know. Yeah, you're required to bring 10, 20 people, bro. Minimum, you know, about that.
Well, there's some people where it's like, if they're the ones promoting it, like, you kind of don't have to worry about it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I know sometimes I'm getting pulled just to pull the crowd.
Exactly.
Like, and fuck, like, I live 2 hours away from here. You know, like, I don't know anyone
exactly. This guy hit me up recently, and he was like, do you want to play in San Diego? But you would have to bring 10 people. I'm like, bro, I have, like, people I could hit up in San Diego and get a pool in San Diego for 10 people for sure. But in order for me to get paid was 20 people.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, now you're asking for like 20, like 10 more people. Like, I could probably do it, bro. It's just like, there's no guaranteeing the money. Some promoters be on some like, I have stories about promoters that be on some stuff, bro. And like, they won't pay you, bro. They just won't pay you. Or like, they'll avoid you to not pay you. And it's just like, come on, bro.
That's honestly bullshit.
Yeah, like it's like the one thing that you do need at the end of the day is a DJ, bro.
Yeah.
He's the one. He or she is the one that is curating the music. There's a lot of good girl DJs out here in the IE nowadays too, bro.
You know, it's funny you say
LA.
that. Like, there's a girl who told me to ask what your take was on that, and she thought it was gonna be like more of a negative comment.
Love and support, bro. No, I love. There's a lot of girls out here that are so good, bro. Like, so good.
That wasn't to you in particular. It was just more like, I guess there's some.
There's people that hate, bro. There's people that hate for sure.
There's people who hate.
Yeah, man. I'm not one for hating, man. Like, that's just, you're wasting your breath, bro. Like, honestly.
Yeah, it's so funny. That's something I had to grow into, because not like I was sitting there just being like, this is trash, but there was like a more niche ear that I had that I've definitely widened over the years, and it's just an appreciation that, like, you know, when you're doing this shit for so long, you can hear where everything comes from, you know
exactly,
what I mean?
Bro.
Like, in an essence. Yeah, I'd like to think most people who've done it for so long just broaden their horizon instead of like talk shit and think like it needs to be like a particular vessel or anything. Or
exactly, like this needs to be a particular way. Yeah. I like to say there's always different play styles, bro, DJing.
Yeah.
Or just like how you play an instrument, bro. There's different ways to play it, you know? You can't hate on it, bro. Like, and I never hate on it. I'm just like, I feel like, yes, I'll have like opinions on some things, bro, but that's just because that goes along with your taste in music, though. Like how there's subgenres in EDM music. House, techno, you got drum and bass, you got like hard techno, you got like melodic, you got like everything, bro. You got like deep house, like it's only when you get more into the music is when, or I guess technically when you get more into the music, is when you start realizing there's more to it.
Yeah.
But that's about it, bro. That shit's pretty dope.
I find myself too like seeking a moment too, like not just one moment, but like be consistent throughout the set, or even I just know at some point, fucking hopefully, unless I just like throw my hands up and I'm just like, this is not my fucking beat. Like,
exactly, bro.
You know,
exactly.
I'd like to think there's going to be at least one moment I'm going to sit there and be like, yeah, that fucking got me. When a drummer just hits it right, it's so...
It sounds nicer than anything, bro.
Yeah.
It's crisp, bro. It's crisp.
Yeah.
Live instruments sound way better than FL instruments, bro. FL's like the second obviously the second best you could get to that, bro.
They both, like, I'll find myself using both like MIDI components and live instrumentation.
MIDI's fun.
And like really cool to see what can come from both, you know?
Yeah.
But it's definitely like, yeah, they're not the same.
No, they're not.
Yeah. No, I've been doing a lot of like recording on GarageBand and just like challenging myself to just kind of strip down, you know?
GarageBand's fun too, though.
Yeah, no, I'll do it on my phone. And the biggest challenge right now is I just don't have any like automation or like leveling I can do in time sync with the track, you know? Like it's all just like, it's either the track's there, EQ'd exactly how it needs to be, or it's just sounds totally botched.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, so it's just been fun like trying to tune that out on the phone and like using like just Apple.
Hey, honestly, yeah. Apple's been doing it up, man. Apple's gonna be next. GarageBand that's been being used for like years, bro. Years. I'm pretty sure people on like a lot of people probably use GarageBand. God damn!
Don't slip up now.
Don't slip up now. I'm like, God damn it! They caught me slipping, bro. Don's copy. Don's hot copy.
What's been your most ratchet event?
Oh, dude. Riverside.
Yeah, shout out Riverside, man.
Shout out Riverside.
Right,
y'all get the most ratchet, I think. LA gets really ratchet too.
Nah, not like
the IE though, bro. I'm sorry, bro. The IE gets crazy,
yeah.
bro. And I just thought I stopped going to events because violence is insane.
Yeah,
like, yo.
I was thinking about Texas right now because I'm like, they go off too, but I'm like, they're all carrying guns.
But they all carry guns out there. And somehow they got weed out there, bro. Like,
oh my God.
Everybody has weed in Texas.
If you're in Texas and you tell them that you're from Cali, that's like the first question.
You got weed on you?
Yeah,
like, bro, no. You know how hard it is to get weed inside Texas sometimes, bro?
We always burn our shit outside.
Yeah, dude, exactly. But honestly, bro, I'd probably say like Riverside or San Bernardino gets most ratchet, bro. Yeah, that's when I was like in high school. Like, that was like Project X.
Oh, it's not the, like, I feel
it's like everybody wanted to do that. Yeah, everybody wanted to do that. We were in the IE at that time was like 2016. Like 2016 to like 2019, bro. They still pop nowadays too. I just don't go to them.
Well, because, you know, I went to high school in Ontario. I had no reason to be out of Rialto. But, like, I don't know, just like we heard from a friend about this party and we were in college. Like, I was going to Cal State San Bernardino. So I knew it was up.
I knew it was up. I knew it was up.
Coyotes. So,
that's cool that you went to Cal State San Bernardino, bro. I went to craft day.
Oh, cool. Did you have like a major when you were over there?
I have a business major.
No way.
Yeah.
You never flex on?
No, I never like to, bro. That's because like I can't really. It's a lot. It's like you could do something with it, but you need like money to kickstart that.
Oh, I know. You need to figure something out. It's crazy hearing the stories, right?
Yeah.
Like it almost makes sense every fucking time, and then when you like sit there trying things out, it's like. Oh. If you could time travel, what era would you DJ?
If I could, shit, the 80s, bro. I think anybody would go back to the 80s.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Cause I could literally vinyl. I could have the best time having like vinyl up there, bro. Like, I feel like just getting lit with all the people.
Clothes.
Yeah, with the clothes,
cool.
the flashy clothes, everything, bro. It's like such a nice like. But you know that's when drugs are the best too. I'm just kidding.
I know. I bet coke was like really
pure back then.
Yeah.
That shit was probably straight from Colombia back then, bro.
I've never done coke, it's like my mom's biggest concern. I think it's because she's done coke, but I'm not sure. Like, you know, like
your mom.
I'm guessing. I don't know.
Your mom was like, yeah, don't do coke.
Calling her out. I think we're gonna have her here on the show to interview.
There we go. That'd be funny.
I'll ask her.
You gotta ask some out of pocket questions.
Yeah.
You gonna have her hold hot coffee too?
Huh? Yeah, I am. I love her.
Yeah, that's gonna be hilarious, bro. I wake up and I try to run a lot too, bro, but
yeah,
you got to, bro, because if not, you end up like dying. What if
I don't want to give out later.
Exactly. What if your lungs are just done, they're dust?
And that's the scary part, I think, for me, is like it could be anything. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
like,
bro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, there's people just like don't even try. Fuck that shit. And I'm like, you're low-key right, but like I don't know. It's just kind of like, what else are you gonna do? I get so mopey when I just like kick it at the house and experiment drugs. So wiping out all of the 1900s then, what era would you DJ? Like you could just pull up with a generator, solid hour set. Where are you DJing?
Where am I at?
Yeah, what era? Like anytime pre-1900s.
Jesus, honestly.
Really? That'd be crazy.
Honestly, bro, Roman times. Bro, maybe on top of a pyramid. In Egypt. I feel like that would be cool. I know that would be cool.
Because you know the afters is going to be like in the new, like underground. Like,
we're going to the afters under the pyramid. Everybody's just doing drugs under the pyramid. Yeah. Bro, that's insane. That's funny, bro. Nobody has weed then.
Yeah,
I feel like, do you think they used to smoke back then?
Oh, they're... Like I don't have answers to what they're doing, but I feel like everybody's got their vices
on what they used to do. Yeah,
you know how they say like prostitution's the oldest profession, so I'm like, that's gotta be like everything else, like getting fucked up, like small petty crimes, like
exactly. Like how much coffee this thing was full before.
I'm very impressed, honestly. Like I feel like that's only an inch right there,
dude.
Another perk is I need to replace my brakes. So that's the show.
That's the show. I'm about to be playing camp for EDC. I'm pretty sure day one.
Ooh.
We could, yeah, that should be coming through. I think I'm just doing like, yeah, pretty big, bro. I'm actually pretty excited about it.
No, that's huge, bro.
I know. Hopefully everything pulls through for that, like they told me, but.
Yeah, you know, like logistically how that works? Like, do they set you up?
I got connected with somebody in LA, bro.
Yeah.
That I've been working with for a good amount of time. I'm not gonna name drop them because people are gonna try to hit them up for the same reason.
Yeah.
But because that's just how you lose your blessings, bro. Like,
nah, straight up.
Like, I want it. Like, I give sets out all the time. That's my blessing to other people.
Yeah.
And, like, I try to share them, like. You know, if I'm DJing this time and I seen you haven't DJed in a long time, like I'm gonna ask you, what are you doing? You know, like you should come play with me. You know, like get you out of the crib, get you in this club now. And I try to spread that way. But honestly, there's collectives out there. There's a lot of collectives in the IE. You just really gotta work hard to get to know them.
Yeah.
A lot of times you're not gonna get booked. It's fucking rough. It's rough out here.
But it's honestly though, it's not even hard to know someone. It is.
It's not hard to know somebody. Yeah, it's very easy.
Point A to B to getting booked after.
Exactly.
But I think it's mostly because people just handle it not well.
Just go to an event. Go to an event. My advice to people is go to an event, especially if you think you want to try to DJ, bro. Knock yourself out. You know.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna hate. I'm always gonna support. If you see my stories, I post my friends' stories all the time, bro. Like I love supporting my friends. When they have events, I try to pull up, you know.
That's some homie shit, you know. If you're pulling up to somewhere and you're trying to network, I think that's necessary. But
Very
also
necessary,
like don't make your first 15 minutes of knowing someone just like pushing your shit, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Get to know the person. Get their Instagram, be like, oh, like, even if you've seen them around before, just be like, hey, like, I've seen your shit before. Like, I want to get connected, bro. Maybe we could grab a drink or, like, talk sometime, bro. Just, like, kick it.
Yeah.
Like, and then some people are just down to kick it, bro. Down to mix and down to, like, sesh, you know?
Yeah. And some people aren't, and that's okay, too.
Yeah, that's fine, bro. That's fine. There's people out here, too, that are still too big of a shit, bro. Like,
It's either
to
that.
sesh with you, bro. Like,
Well,
it's crazy.
It's also like, you know, some people, the whole reason why they do a craft or something is because, like, that's the type of person they are to where they need their hands onto something because they, you know, maybe they're not always looking to go out and socialize.
Exactly,
or like,
yeah, that
you know,
too. That
drop
too.
the funds on, like, fucking an $8 beer and shit, you know, like.
No one's trying to drop a fun, like,
Yeah.
for no reason just to go sesh it up, you know?
Some of my best memories this past year has just been, like, little sessions in the parking lot at work afterwards.
Dude, yeah, you have the best time. I used to sesh in the parking lot at work all the time, bro.
I should speed up on this, just make it fun. No,
No, you could. No, I'm saying.
Sand!
Tokyo Drifts.
Sick.
Went through the hills.
This is a cool little road. We're right by Rubidoux.
Ribbit-dippy-go.
Yeah, man. This is our year.
Is this all
This is
here?
the year I turn it around.
Oh, shit.
That looks like Jack Harlow. That does not look like Jack Harlow.
That did not look like Jack Harlow.
From the back.
It looked like, who's Selena's boyfriend? Yeah, Benny, goddamn it. Benny Blanco. It looks like Benny Blanco.
I hope this shit's still down.
I think it died.
Oh no, we're still good.
Still good. One thing I want to mention too.
Yeah.
There's like always bigger shows you can play, man. Don't think you can't network enough. You know, there's always ways out of California too, or out of the state you're currently in. You know.
Yeah.
There's always ways to get out of the state that you're currently in.
Don't make your first 15 minutes about knowing someone just like a pitch or anything.
Exactly.
It's because, like, you know, you're gonna get their social. You can push a fucking link later. Shit will come up when it comes up. You have 365 days in the fucking year for some random shit to happen. And if you're just making moves along the way, you're kind of opening your chances of other shit to brew. Like coffee, like a cup of Dawn.
A cup of Dawn, yep.
Yeah, full circle, baby.
Full circle. You know, burning my thumbs.
Yeah. Thanks for speaking on that, though, because, yeah.
No, of course, bro. And like, to all the female DJs, don't be scared to start and try.
Yeah.
Don't be scared because there's a lot of guys DJing, you know.
No.
There's always room to start. You know, if anything, hit me up. I can connect you with some female DJs if you want to sesh with them.
Yeah.
If you're not comfortable, you know. Good community, but you got to be safe because sadly there is evil people out here, you know. So the shit could happen like at any moment. So you just got to be really safe about it.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I hate to compare it to the hip hop community, but go to a rave and go to Rolling Loud and tell me the difference. Like just go and tell me the difference. Like the people are a lot more welcoming. Don't get as much like pushing and shit from people, bro. Like I've been to Rolling Loud for I went 2 years ago, and like I think I went for the first like couple years from 21 to 22.
Yeah.
And I just didn't like both the years, so I just didn't end up going again. But the performances are really good. It's just the crowd fucking sucks. The crowd fucking sucks, bro.
Well, that's another thing about like girl communities. There's even like a few local, like I think about Rebel Girl. That's like this local girl promotion group.
Yeah.
I see dudes pull up to that, and I think it's just because like they are mellow, safe shows.
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
They're not like these super toxic cultures. And I think a lot of what like girls build up in community has longevity to it, just because there is like that mutual respect just held out in the forefront. And I think people know entering in they need to behave that way.
Exactly.
And not try and push their shit on.
So there's a couple places I want to like shout out for that, for keeping the community safe, because there's a lot of collectives out here that try to keep it safe, and I got to give them props for that. But Space Taco, Fun Day, those are like two big collectives out here in the IE and like kind of LA.
I'll throw their info in.
Yeah, you could check them out. They're a good collective, two good collectives. And they usually keep things really safe as well. But it's all about keeping it safe in our community, dude, because it's always bad out here. You never know when stuff could happen.
It is.
Especially with the Don's Hot Coffee.
Yeah, and I think it's good to be in like a community that does have accountability and people are like actually looking out for each other in like a healthy way. I don't know, there needs to be some essence of that.
Exactly.
And that's life, baby.
That's life, baby.
I guess, yeah, my bad. It's been so long, but like, let's go ahead and showcase some of your music if you want.
Oh, yeah.
You want to pull some stuff up?
Yeah, I'll pull some stuff up.
Here, go ahead and take a drink of that coffee.
It's like smooth. It's like deep house. It's like smooth house.
Yeah, silky. Oh, that's fucking sick.
That's hard.